What's going on, guys? Boy Joey672 coming at you guys with a video. I got my fucking tablet because I am not, I don't want to remember this, okay? Since we're going to look at all the new coaching hires that the Eagles have done since the season ended. So, we all know, I'm going to the fly on this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even care. So, we all know that Mike Rowe is staying as the offensive coordinator. Jesus Christ. Hopefully, it gets fucking better, because with Nick Foles, it seemed like it worked, and then with Carson Wentz, we all know the injury and all this other bullshit, and Carson Wentz not himself, and Carson Wentz being selfish, and Carson Wentz this, Carson Wentz that. So I'm praying to God that it's fine. So Mike Rowe, you know, Jim Schwartz, I'll give him a pass this last year. I don't blame him fully because we're switching corners non-fucking stop all year, getting guys from practice squads and all this shit. So we were doing all that. Dave Phipp is the special teams guy. Still, Deuce Staley is not going anywhere. He's still going to be the assistant head coach of the running backs, the assistant head coach, because when he didn't get the job against Mike Rowe to be the offensive coordinator, they gave him a fucking title. They threw him a damn bone and gave him a title. So, all right, cool. Maybe a little bit more money in your pocket. So, so Gunther Brewer was the wide receiver coach. Replacing him is Carson Walch. Is that a joke? Carson Walch. Carson Walch. That's too fucking weird. Let's see. Which was already on staff of the Eagles. Assistant wide receivers coach. He coached with Groh in Chicago. 2013 and 2014, when Groh was the Bears wide receivers coach later, he landed in the CFL for various titles, most notably offensive coordinator for the Edmonton Eskimos before being hired by the Eagles in 2018. Full bio here. Don't feel like fucking reading it. So he worked with Groh. That's why he's there. He worked with Groh in the past when the Bears were good, when they had Brandon Marshall and Matt Forte and that D-line and that defense was fucking legit. So that's what happened with that. So there you go with that. Press Taylor, still the quarterback coach. Still don't agree with that. Corey Unlin, defensive back. Let's see. Chris Wilson. Wilson is moving on. The Eagles' talented defensive line was productive under Wilson. It's unclear presently why he is on his way out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he's on his way out too. The Eagles just added former Eagles tight end long snapper Mike Bartrum is going to be accepted job as a tight ends coach. That is likely somewhat inaccurate because Justin Peele is the tight end coach. He's the assistant tight end coach. You know, and then who's replacing Chris Wilson? I got to see this right now. Come on, load, bitch. I can't stand this shit. Here we go. Eagles finding the next DL coach from within. There he is. Eagles promotion. Philip Daniels promoted to Eagles D. Oh, yeah. Philip Daniels promoted to Eagles D-line coach. He spent 3 years. He was the D-line assistant coach for the Eagles. So he was the assistant of Chris Wilson for 3 years. So maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't know. So let's see where he's been before this. Which takes over wide receiver, blah, blah, blah. Eagles hired, blah, blah. Okay, I don't care. Fourth round pick, 996 out of Georgia. Daniels, 45, has been with the Eagles D-line coach the past 3 seasons. Before that, he was director of player development for the Washington Redskins. Well, no shit, he's not fucking there anymore. And we got that, we have an assistant whatever his name, we hired that running backs coach from Alabama, which isn't a bad thing either. And I thought maybe with him being hired, Deuce Staley would be gone. But he's not. So that's a good thing. He's probably a good scout for running backs. I forgot his name because the coaching shit I don't care about because I get mad at when coaches leave and coaches come in. You know, I know I'm supposed to be reporting here, but, you know. So a few changes. You know, a few changes. New wide receiver coach in Carson Walch. I can't even say it straight because I think of Carson Wentz when I think Carson Walch. And then Philip, whatever his name is going to be the new DL defensive line coach that he was working under Chris Wilson the past 3 years. I don't know. I really don't. So that's it. So there's your new coaches. I don't know if any more changes are going to be made, but we're going to see what moves these guys are going to collaboratively make together. And that's it. So that's about it. So I will see you guys later. Shake Squad, Fly, Fly.